Yes, everybody. Russell the West Ham, hope you're safe and well. What is going on with Can we have one day where someone's not falling out with someone, or someone's vetoing someone's transfer, or someone is just blocking someone's player they want to sign? Because it seems every day we're getting different stories and also different narratives from both sides of the argument. And I don't know where to, and I don't know what's going on, and that itself is a not a great position to be in, and you can see why the fan base is split with everything at the moment. So, in terms of where we're up to, in terms of timelines, this morning, or the yesterday morning rather. I don't know what day of the week it is. Thursday morning. I think Jack Rosser in the Sun said that basically Ward-Prowse wants to join West Ham, and it's hoping both clubs can agree a deal as soon as possible. We were given information from a very reliable source, very, very reliable source, that JWP wants to move to West Ham. And that itself is news. West Ham a player wants to join West Ham. That itself is good news, surely. A player wants to join West Ham. There's no sort of Carlos Borges, incident here. No, Amadou Onana. It's a player who wants to join West Ham, and apparently he's been wanting to join West Ham. He's been speaking about the move with his family and friends since the end of last season. So obviously there would have been conversations had at that stage, maybe with the Declan Rice saga coming to sort of an end at the end of the season, after the season finished, that JWP wanted to come to West Ham, and he still does. Still says he definitely wants to come. It's between the club to sort the two clubs to sort out a fee, and obviously we've had a few sort of bids in. The last one was 27 million plus 3 million in add-ons, and that was always rejected. Obviously, we started with a 17 at plus 3, which again is really crap. You think we start with 17 plus 3 and we've gone up to 27 plus 3. That's not very good negotiation skills for a salesman. 17, no, 27 then. It's okay. I think there was a 25 one in the middle, but regardless of that. So we had that. And then about 6:30 yesterday, Jacob Steinberg on Twitter basically said the JWP deal is off. As it stands. Jacob's still sitting on the fence there, my son. As it stands. It's okay if it happens. I said as it stands. Basically, Tim Steidten is blocking it. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want JWP. And Moyes is frustrated by that. He's one of Moyes' top targets by all accounts. JWP and Maguire are two of Moyes' top targets, and he still wants us to try and put in a bid for Maguire, despite the fact that they want 50 million. We put in 20, and he probably don't want to. We can't afford his wages anyway. Regardless of that fact, we'll still try. And then that was backed up by a tweet from Duncan Castles, the journalist, who basically said that it was vetoed. Steidten vetoed the deal. It was not going to happen. It was blocked. Steidten's looking for cheap alternatives in midfield and other positions. So, cheap alternatives is 35. Yusuf Fofana's 31 million. That's a cheap alternative. And as I said, he is quoted in saying that Moyes was bemused by the recruitment strategy after taking the first trophy in 43 years. So, Mr. Big Bollocks, I've got a trophy now. You should be listening to what I know what I want to say. That's not the way to work, unfortunately. Don't put people's backs up. And you might get what you want if you're nice to people. So what is happening? What is happening? And then after that, there was a whole tirade of different theories about Tim Steidten and his appointment. Now, we were led to believe that the name Tim Steidten was given to David Sullivan by Mark Noble, when the whole idea of a sort of technical director of football was brought in as a concept. And obviously they interviewed Paul Mitchell from Monaco and a few others as well, I believe, as well. I think it might have been Jack Rossi or someone basically said that the Steidten deal, that basically it was Krasinski, it was his assistants. I think it was Claret, it might have been Claret Hughes said that basically that the decision to appoint a technical director came after pressure from Danny Krasinski. Jack Rossier basically said that the second biggest shareholder with 27.5% of the shares felt the move had to be made. He'd argued that some alignment to the football operation was needed at London Stadium, but he's now probably unhappy at the situation that's happening between David Moyes and Tim Steidten. He added that whilst Moyes is in danger of being undermined by a lack of strategy from above, the Scot wanted to keep very close tabs on all transfer decisions, which obviously hasn't helped situations. Rossier declares that Sullivan is known for getting deals done and must move quickly to secure the support Moyes needs. Otherwise, the commendable backing from the board at the end of last season will go to waste, which is very true. Sean Wheatston came up and basically not disproved it, but said actually it wasn't a Krasinski appointment. It's fair to say the whole board of West Ham directors decided something needed to be done after a poor return on investment from last summer. Krasinski is very hands-off and at arm's length as he builds his own personal European company empire. And that's what we were led to believe. Krasinski's a silent partner. He puts the money up and he just doesn't like to dabble in it. Likes to just sit back and let the likes of Sullivan, who likes to run the club and run the show himself. So again, conflicting stories. It's all conflicting stories. We've got this, this sort of narrative that it was Steidten who has vetoed the JWP purchase, but hasn't Moyes got the final veto? So someone must be talking bollocks, whether it's this one or this one. Someone must be talking. If you're both vetoing each other, it's like that Spider-Man meme where I'm Spider-Man, no, I'm Spider-Man, or that Office thing where all three of them are just looking at each other with guns. You're never going to get nothing done if everyone's vetoing each other. I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. Something, it seems so many mixed narratives out there. The ever optimistic view would be like, oh, they're doing this to confuse the market and we're going to swoop in under the radar. I don't think we are. I generally don't think we are. I just think it is a bit of a mess at the moment, a lot of a mess. It needs sorting out and needs addressing. And unfortunately, when you bend something too much, it breaks. Moyes must be frustrated with Steidten in terms of blocking one of his main two targets. We know they're not aligned in terms of strategies, although apparently, according to some reports, they're finding more common ground, and apparently they did go to the Arsenal on Wednesday night to see Fofana basically run the show and be man of the match against Arsenal in the Emirates Cup. But then we don't know if that's true. We've got no photographic evidence, as Sconzo said the other day. We don't know if that's true or not. No one's confirmed or denied that that meeting, whether it ever happened. Steidten must be really frustrated with Moyes in thinking, why the fuck am I here? If this guy I know is going to do a good job and you're not even listening to it because he hasn't got Premier League experience. Sullivan's there, they get, I'll keep the money in the bank, keep the interest going. But do you know what I mean? It just seems these different views, and eventually, as I said, if you bend something, if you bend your ruler hard enough, it will break eventually. There's going to be people who are glad that maybe the JWP deal isn't happening. There's going to be people who are unhappy that it's not happening because there's a different narrative and a different spectrum. There's not everyone's in the same camp. They're not in the same camp. Some people will be saying thank you, Tim, for blocking. But in my opinion, we need a fresh face. We need something new. We need a new name, a new voice in the dressing room. We need something on the pitch to get excited about, something different. JWP, if he comes in, he'll probably walk into the side for the Bournemouth game. And he would be something different. He might not be everyone's cup of tea, granted. And not every player is everyone's cup of tea, maybe apart from Yusuf Fofana. I think he's someone we all want, but he's unproven in the Premier League. So anyway, we need something. We need something. Give us a crumb. Give us something, West Ham. Please give us something, because it's getting closer. We're less than a week away almost to the day before the Premier League starts. We've got nothing new. I mean, bloody Fulham have bought players and sold them again. They re-signed Willian. buggering off to the Saudi League already. You know, that in the space of us not even signing one player, it's getting to a bit of a joke now. Where even when Domino's Pizza starts having a go at you, that's when you know you've got low. Where they're using you for clout. They're using you for Twitter clout. I prefer pizza anyway. Solidarity to the Pizza Hut crew. Anyway, guys, we'll be back. Probably do a live show this afternoon at lunchtime. We'll also do our members draw as well. So if you want to be a member, hit the join button and you get automatically into our members draw to win a signed football from the Europa Conference League winning squad last season. That'd be fun. You can frame it. And then we'll have Hamlet's headlines as well. So take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Let me know in the comments below. Feel free. Just go for the comments. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. What do you think? What do you think? What's going to happen? That's a good question. What is going to happen realistically? Let me know. And I'm talking about the whole situation, not what you want to happen. What do you think will happen realistically in terms of the whole committee situation, Steidten Moyes? What do you think will happen? In terms of not what you want to happen. What do you think will happen? Not with your heart, with your head. Let me know. As I said, if you like what we do, give it a shout, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a good subscribe. Loads of cool stuff next week as well. Getting ready for the new start of the season. If you're not looking forward to that as well, don't forget the Fantasy League as well. Holly did a show about it earlier in this week. Feel free to join the Fantasy Football League as well. We'll get loads of people for that. It'll be a prize for the winner. And until then, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Keep the faith, my friends. Come on, you bloody irons, and I hope you have a good Friday. Much love. Bye-bye.